So, according to the Daily Mail, Pep Guardiola is going to stand down at the end of the season. Now, I do hasten to add that this is just the Daily Mail reporting this. The Daily Mail understands, etc., etc., etc. But it does sort of have Fergie departure from the helm at Manchester United vibes, as in, like, there's been one or two whispers in recent days and weeks. There was that video that leaked, shall we say, when there was all the trophies on the pitch and Pep kind of filming a goodbye. I'm sure Man City didn't want this information coming out before the end of the season, in terms of it potentially being a distraction as they still pursue a Premier League triumph. But at least as far as the Daily Mail is concerned, they will be obviously very confident running this story. And I wonder if there'll be one or two more media outlets running it as well in the coming hours. But it does appear that Pep Guardiola's time at Manchester City is coming to an end. And if that's the case, Maresco is apparently mooted to be the person coming in. Then one or two of the other challengers, Manchester United, might just think, is this our chance? And I do think it's time that we kicked on next season. Of course, you'll have the Ineos PR machine, keeping a lid on things, trying to say, look, anything inside the Champions League will be good enough for us next season. But I think it is time for us to kick on and challenge. That's all we want. Just challenge. Anyway, back to the news. That video last week, they sort of said it was a goodbye to one of his members of staff, but it seemed like a big event, and now it is starting to seem like Pep's time after a decade at the helm at Manchester City is coming to an end.